Hi, I'm Dr. Lisa Thompson of drlisaandthompson.com, and I have a question for you. Are you doing webinars right now, or are you afraid of doing webinars because you think they're very complicated and that it involves a lot of work? Well, pay close attention, because in this video I'm going to share with you 10 powerful reasons why you must do webinar marketing and why it remains one of the most profitable income streams you can develop for your business. So get out a pad of paper and a pen and be prepared to take some notes. Now on your screen you probably recognize some of these top marketers. We have Russell Brunson and Jeff Walker, Frank Kern, Mike Pinnings, Ray Higdon, Mike Vilsain, Jason Fladline, Brendan Burchard, Eben Pagan, and Diane Hockman. All of them have one thing in common, and they know how to create massive profits using webinars. They've leveraged them successfully. And what all of them do is they realize that there are 10 huge reasons why webinars are so profitable. But before we get into that, what we need to understand is why most people in online marketing, they fail. They get so excited about the prospect of making money on demand online that when they run into some challenges, it really trips them up. So here are some of the big reasons why a lot of online marketers are failing, especially in the home business niche. There's too much training out there, where there's training on how to do a sales funnel, how to create lead magnets, traditional product launches, videos, tripwires, or different forms of call to action to get people to opt into your list and buy from you. And the fact that there's so much information out there, it leads to information overload. And not only that, this type of marketing systems, the funnels, the lead magnets, traditional product launches, videos, call to actions, and tripwires, takes a long time to get results. They're very, very effective. Don't get me wrong. You can create very profitable income streams, but you're not going to be in profit right away. It can take up to 90 days or more to start seeing some results. But what webinars do is it gives you leverage, and here's why they are so profitable. The first is you don't need to prepare a sales letter or a sales video, okay, or a video sales letter to market to your audience. What webinars are is that you're doing this in real time. You're teaching, you're providing value, and what happens is when people know that they're getting value and you're explaining and showing them how to solve a problem, they're going to be more inclined to buy from you. When you have to prepare a video or sales letter or a video sales letter, you have to spend time testing it to see what's going to convert better, and it is a time-consuming process. You don't need to have to worry about building a complicated sales funnel. That's the other great thing about webinars. You can take webinars and repurpose it into different products, bonuses, training, and continuity programs. All of those top earners that I showed you on the previous screen, they use webinars as ways of bonuses to get people to buy their product, or if they're promoting a product in an affiliate launch, they know how to offer these bonuses to people to get them to want to buy from them over somebody else. So this is just a really great way that you can do trainings, and you can even take these webinars and do a monthly membership, or you can do monthly webinars with people, and you can train and teach your audience every month, and they pay you a small fee or whatever fee you decide, and that is just another income stream. All you're doing is you're teaching and sharing value in the marketplace. Webinars are great for high-ticket items. You can do webinars from price points ranging from $197 all the way up to $5,000. And think about this. what is easier to sell, okay, and what's going to give you a higher profit margin? Selling 1,000 books at $10 or selling 10 product sales from a webinar priced at $1,000, okay? There is more leverage with a webinar. You can command a higher price point. It's the fastest way to build a list. You're also going to get joint venture partners. You know, you can find people that attend webinars. You know, at some point you can have them become affiliates for your product, and that's a whole other video we can get into. But what can also happen here is you can find other partners you can do business with, where you can join and do a joint venture together. And webinars are a great way that you can build off of each other's expertise, show off, you know, create a product. I can't tell you how many of my friends started off doing joint venture partners. Two of them that come into mind, two of my good friends, Justice Egan and Adam Chandler, came together, and they put together a course all through a series of webinars on what was called a Biz Builder Challenge, which was a 100-day challenge teaching people who just started with their home business a 100-day plan to start getting leads and sales for their business using online marketing. Another good set of friends of mine, Mark Harbert and Frank Marino, came together, started doing webinar training, and they were teaching people how to get leads using videos on YouTube, and they wound up making a massive success, and it was probably one of the best-selling products in one of the affiliate programs they promoted. This is low risk as opposed to product launches, okay? If you have one webinar and you make a mistake on it, you can recover from it. Whereas from a product launch, there's so many things that you have to test in terms of the way your shopping cart opens, handling customer service, making sure everything is working perfectly. You can profit more with a webinar. And it also helps you improve on everything that you do. You don't have to be perfect when you get started doing a webinar. I remember when I first started doing webinars, nobody was on. Nobody attended. But when I began acting as if there were many people on a webinar. And as I began to do them more frequently, I began to find my rhythm. I began to know exactly what to say, where I needed to structure my webinar trainings, where to put the call to actions, and I wound up getting more sales and more attendees because I just kept practicing on it. Another way that you can do a webinar, this is one of the biggest reasons why they're so profitable. Follow this. Teach, transform, and transact. You get to train and educate people. You're not selling them. And that's why people love to buy from webinars, because you're sitting there and you are showing them something of value, because it is a planned event. People will actually, when they register for a webinar, they will actually put that in their calendar and they will show up, okay? Because if they know they're getting value from you, they are going to be more willing to buy from you, because people buy from those who they know, like, and trust. And webinars are the way to quickly establish yourself as an expert or a thought leader. Now, this is the biggest takeaway as to why webinars are so profitable, and that is the customers that buy from you from a webinar. Make sure you screen cap this slide right here. Customers that buy from webinars have decreased refunds, they buy at higher prices, they buy more often, they open their emails, they click more links, they take more action. They are the most engaged. They are the highest percentage of your live hotel event guests. They are always showing up for your webinars. And people who show up for webinars also tend to show up at live events. they give more testimonials. So if you've got people on your webinars who have bought from you and had a result, they'll be more than happy to give you a testimonial, and they are going to sing your praises on social media. They're not only going to be responding to you on your social media networks, but they're going to be singing your praises to their friends on their social media networks, giving you more exposure. And finally, they are the smartest and most action-oriented customers. You see, in online marketing, success comes where you have to build an audience and engage an audience before you can sell to your audience. And webinars are one of the best ways to build and engage your audience. And then toward the end of the webinar, you can sell them. You can do it all in one hour setting. Now, how cool is that? So, did you get value from this training today? Leave a comment and share it. If you'd like to get some more training really on how to structure your webinars, from what to say, okay, how to set up your webinar registration page, what to include on it, how often do you send emails to your list reminding them of the webinar, as well as what to actually structure your webinar, the actual templates on what to say, when to say it, when you start putting in your call to actions. You can follow a great training for you. All you need to do is go to drlisamthompson.com/webinar sales magic, and you can get that training right there. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video.